Consumer prices rose once again in April. The latest consumer price index was just released a few hours ago. It shows prices went up about 4% from March through April and suggests rises like this could continue for months to come. Gasoline prices also went up last month after some oil companies announced output cuts. Earlier this year, the U.S. hit the debt ceiling of $31 trillion. The government is at risk of going into default if lawmakers can't reach an agreement to raise it soon. Hashemian from Kinetic Financial is joining us now with insight into the debt ceiling crisis and how it may impact all of us. So first of all, break it down, make it simple for us. What is the debt ceiling? Why is it important?
Well, the government borrows money to fund various operations. So every time you're buying a bond, you're basically loaning money to the government. And the problem is that that debt ceiling, which was established over a century ago, was reached in January, as you said, $31.4 trillion. And so the government needs to take extraordinary measures by June 1st to make sure that that debt ceiling is extended or something has to change.
And we keep talking about the debt ceiling. We've been following it. The deadline is looming. But what does it mean to all of us? Like, how is this going to impact all of us at home if a deal isn't reached?
Yeah, it's going to be a big impact if a deal isn't reached. Namely, we'll see a delay in a lot of payments, federal employee paychecks, veteran benefits, or even Social Security, which a lot of retirees depend on. So that could be dramatic.
And could that mean we're not going to get federal services either, government services?
That could definitely be delayed, especially if they default on their debts. So this is a problem, and it's a problem that we continually see over and over again, but this time it's a little bit different than before.
And in other countries, Congress doesn't fight about it and not come together and not reach a deal in this manner.
The bipartisan political landscape that we have here in the United States really causes a lot of problems when it comes to things like the debt ceiling.
Okay, so what can we do to be proactive? How should we prepare for a possible downturn? I mean, this could be an economic downturn, not just domestically, but across the world.
Yeah, the economic turbulence is definitely something that people should be worried about, but there are steps that they can take to plan for this. Number one, I'd say make sure you have an emergency fund in place. Number two, pay off debts, especially high interest debts. Number three, make sure you have a plan in place so you don't panic and make last minute decisions that could be wrong decisions. And probably the most important thing is diversify your portfolio. And I'm not just talking about investment allocations, but also tax classifications, for example.
Okay, all good advice. And if we want more details, we need to visit probably a professional, someone like you, to break it down for us.
I don't want to tout myself, but yes, contact some sort of financial professional. If folks want to reach out to us, they can visit our website at kineticfinancial.com. But no matter what, make sure you get professional help here.
All right, thank you so much. Appreciate your time as always.
Pleasure's all mine.